He's just testing your voice. Welcome to the Torpedo League playoff race for, well, this is for pretty much season 3, I guess. It's Kyle speaking, obviously. And today I'm joined by a F2 champion and admin, and so it goes. Oh, Jesus. Yes, the F2 champion, yes, today, we are here for the playoff race to determine who makes up to F1 and who does not make up to F1. Unfortunately, there's only 6 drivers. There was supposed to be 8, but we'll just say there's issues. We'll just say there were issues, unfortunately, which is the reason why we've only got 6 drivers. So that means that only one unlucky soul is not going to make it into F1. As Miguel says, a 1:07.3 already. That's actually a very good lap from.
That's a good lap, yeah.
Yeah. As Jake's, it's a 1:07.6. So yeah, only 6 people. 5 people are going to make it into F1. So yeah, we will see who those 5 are.
So on stream, we are both clearly able to be heard. So that's a good.
Oh, that's good.
Jake, 3/10 off already.
And Tim with a 1:08.0. Yeah. Oh, and
are we going to see good times at the very start, or everyone kind of just going to cruise around?
I think everyone's probably going to get used to the track first. And before I forget, I must explain the format. So it is a short qualifying, 4 points on offer, and then it will be a reverse grid race, with 4 points on offer. So there's a maximum of 50 points available to us. We've already got 5 viewers and haven't even shared the stream on the irrelevant chats here, so that's always encouraging to see. But yeah, I mean, I do apologize that there's only 6 people, you know, it's just very unfortunate, really. But
we're gonna have more viewers than we're gonna have drivers.
Yeah, we're gonna have more viewers than drivers, so if there's any viewers who has any questions, as we're just still on board with Jake.
Or, you know, you just generally think you're quicker than most of these guys.
Then, yeah, feel free to let us know.
Drop your PSN. We'll invite you.
Yeah.
Not really. Just
unless
sending us their PSNs.
Yes, but Jake is going purple in sector 1. Is going to go on board with. Oh, he's harvesting. So
I'm on board with Scott, who's currently in the middle sector.
Yes.
On the mediums though, so I don't really get that.
Maybe. Well, maybe it could be an inspired strategy.
No, but the thing is, you've got like what 4 or 5 sets of softs to use, and you aren't doing a race after this, so why go out with mediums?
Yeah, I did not know.
I
don't know at all. But hey ho.
I mean, whatever works for them. Okay, Omar has invalidated and is taking the Kimi line through the last few corners. Blatant disregard for the last. Well, for track limits in general there.
As if ever since 109.0, the runner-up in F2, of course, the champion being, and so it goes.
He sounds very attractive and very smart.
He does. I mean, he's definitely smarter than the season 2's F2 champion, Jackson.
But yeah, I mean that's not a very high benchmark.
It is not at all.
Okay. He's gonna watch the stream and he's gonna be afterwards like, excuse me, guys.
He's gonna kill us.
That's gonna be.
To be fair, Jackson had a good season actually. Came
in
third.
F1?
Yeah, in F1 he came 3rd place.
Yeah, actually, a very, very good rookie season. One of the best, I would say, in Torpedo League so far.
Monaco race winner. And got podiums, as well as Monaco got podiums, and I believe in Hungary, Japan, Belgium, Italy. So yeah, a good strong season for Jackson, and hopefully if any other F2 driver gets promoted, then they can use him as a sort of example, I guess.
Yes, I'm not that example.
Well, you're not the example because you're not going to F1, but
yeah, I'm the example of how not to get promoted. Because instead of participating in this, I'm commentating.
That's just because you're lazy, really. But you know.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I just don't like these quicker cars.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That and I mean scheduling conflicts, but that doesn't really mean anything.
As Jake's on his, I've gone on board with Jake too much, so I'm gonna go on board with Omar instead. Made his debut as a reserve, funny enough, in Australia. Unfortunately, didn't finish in the points, but he had a good
Came
qualifying.
very close.
Very
Came
close.
very close to finishing the points, but was a very unlucky race for him. He's wearing, I believe, the Schumacher helmet, the special edition one. I'm not too sure. Can't see much from this angle, but who's on a lap currently? Anybody on a lap? No, everyone's out laps.
Yeah.
So early on in qualifying, we only have 5 times set, only 3 competitive ones, I would say. And Miguel so far looking good to at least get a good start on his aspirations to staying in F1.
Bit of a second comment. Charlie asked, "Where's Kerem?" Obviously, Kerem was supposed to participate. Unfortunately, he had internet issues, which is quite sad because we would have loved to see him here. But he has internet issues, and obviously we can't just like.
Yes, so we'll figure out what to do with him in a later date.
Yeah,
of course, the driver lineups for F1 and F2 are only being finalized like in a week or so we have time to sort it out.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll just focus on the 6 drivers we've got here. A very talented bunch, trying to get that first step towards going to F1. Adrian clearly does not care about the wear on his tyres. He's currently going for rallying on softs, despite not having. What's he doing?
He did say this was supposed to be a redemption. This would be a redemption when he got the Alfa Romeo. I don't know what he's trying to redeem by doing this. He nearly blocks Omar. Adrian, what are you doing?
You would think for someone that was literally creeping off the track, the one time he goes back onto it was not to block someone.
This is very interesting from Adrian here.
I'm so confused. Because his tyres are dead now. He's not going to set anything competitive on these tyres. His exit was appalling, so he's not going to put in a good lap.
Yeah. But Adrian, he's on the lap now. Finished P3.
Oh, that's Tim. Tim has spun at the start of the center. That's an unusual place to spin.
Very unusual. Must have been
like on your own. That's unusual to spin. I've seen people spin
and he's
side by
done
side.
It again.
Oh, his rear tire temps are probably shot right now. Gentle on the throttle to him. Gentle. There we go. Gets back on the way again. Oh, we neglected to mention Omar went P2. Very close to Miguel's time there. Only 600.
Omar has got something to prove. I think he's been torpedoing the shortest amount of time, so.
Out of everyone here, yes. With, of course, Bunnies being the longest. But then again, Scott, Bunnies, and Miguel, all Season 1 original F1 drivers. Of course, only one of them is still in F1.
And is on this provisional pole. Well, provisional pole, yeah. Although the person
it's gonna be interesting to see what does Miguel do in reply. He's currently 2 seconds down, so this is obviously a harvesting lap, I think. Is he harvesting ERS?
No, he uses automatic ERS, so he doesn't have. Yeah, Miguel uses automatic ERS, so he doesn't really have the luxury of just like going in on doing a slow lap. Because as you can see, if you can see it on the bottom right of the screen, I think it's the bottom right. On the screen, on the user screen, he's still in hot lap mode. So that is. Yeah.
It's like there's a driver in F2 this season who uses medium brake assist. I don't get that. Like, it's a very easy thing to not like manually, and it gains you so much more time. So I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go on board with Tim for his lap. See if he spins again. He does not. I really like to see his onboard from when he spun. What exactly did he do? Did he just go wide and then just went on the power too early on the slippery part of the road? Yeah, I'm not sure. 1.5 tenths up, close to invalidating. But it seems tidy. Tim, of course, on a controller, so this track should be relatively comfortable for him. I've always find it quite easy to negotiate on a controller, as opposed to like Monaco, where you lose 5 seconds just through the Lowe's hairpin alone.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the guy got pole here in the season finale of F1. Used the controller.
Oh, and
I forgot what his name was. But...
I completely forgot to mention this. Tim got pole here in F2 and won the feature race. So this is a good track for him. He's in recent form around here, and he's abandoned this lap. He's gonna head back into the pits probably. He's run out of fuel. That's not good.
Gonna go on board with Adrian now. He's quite low on the ERS, so We've got 8 viewers
He's the only
apparently.
driver.
So, thank you.
Gee, on my screen it says 7.
We have more viewers than drivers. This is fantastic.
We officially have more views than drive. You know, is that really such a bad thing?
No, it's not.
Yes, they're just here to hear our banter. I mean, we've never commentated before, so this is... Oh! It just seems kind of...
Adrian goes into the... I'm gonna refer to him as Adrian, even though his name says Bunnies, but... Because we know him as Adrian, I'm gonna call him Adrian. Still has not set a lap yet, so maybe he's going for the pole in the race,
no,
I don't know.
I don't know, if I were doing this, I would think this is the ideal place to get most of your points, because you can't be crashed out, like, not of your own fault. And then, like, it's a lot easier circumstances here. You get a few goes at one lap, not too much to string together as opposed to, like, a race. I would think it's easier to get the 25 here, start the back of a 6-car grid, and then try that as opposed to on P1, but maybe Adrian knows something I don't. He's proven a lot of times that his strategy and his brain are a lot better than mine. So,
and Omar crossed the line.
Oh, Omar, of course, yeah.
And he goes pole 107.256.
Very, very, very close, and just proceeds to cut the last part of the Senna completely. I said Jake because on my screen I was on board with Omar, but the arrows next to the name said Jake, and I was looking there for to see the time jump. So yeah, my brain just can't handle 2 things at once. Who else on lap? I think Omar's the only. No, Scott's on lap. Okay, that's bit of a lock up there. Going to first part, Senna's gonna invalidate.
Oh, he's invalidated.
Oh, invalidates.
It's a tight corner.
Very tricky.
It's very tight.
Very tricky. If you understeer only the tiny bit there, then you're really you're done. That corner really does make up a massive part of your lap. Because for me, if you don't get that corner right, your lap is gone very quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, as if Kimi is doing war crimes in first. Oh, what would we do without Kimi? Former F2 driver. First ever race winner in F2.
Indeed. Got about 6 or 7 podiums in Torpedo League F1 in his history, I think.
Don't ask me about F1 history.
F1.
I'm great with F2, but
in
not
the history,
F1.
Kimi's got quite a few second places. He's come close to some wins a couple of times, but he's mainly come.
I think he's got the pace for one. He's just been unlucky or made some mistakes. Anyway, Scott here. Oh, this invalidates, so he'll probably go for another lap after this. Adrian said he intentionally invalidated his lap. Which one? Because you've been out on track about 5-6 times and you haven't said anything.
Oh, Kimi's only got 5. Okay. He's only got 4 podiums. Okay, all right.
4 podiums. Scott took that Senna as way too cautiously. He didn't attack at all. I could have sworn he braked a bit through the second part, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a great lap.
He's down in his time so far.
I don't know. Scott just doesn't seem comfortable right now. Maybe it's 1 lap pace. It could be 1 lap pace. I have found that Scott excels in race pace. I believe he's the only. I think he's one of few people in Torpedo League that have won more than 2 races that haven't started on pole. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me.
Wait, is it like Torpedo League as a whole or just F2?
Yeah, like Torpedo League as a whole. I'm not sure about F1. I could be wrong.
I've won more than 2 races without starting on pole. Well, I've got a pole position, but
yeah.
Oh wait, well, other than I mean,
I don't think Scar's ever got pole.
He's not.
No, he didn't get one this season.
He's got 10 viewers now. Thank you to the 10 viewers. Well, actually, one of them is myself. So, but we're just gonna say
one of them is myself.
So we're gonna say we have 10 viewers. So we thank you all for tuning in.
It's fantastic. You know, Torpedo League was once this very gritty little league, and now a slightly less little.
Yes.
We're probably still just as gritty.
Esports drivers want to join us. Progress is being made on that front. We are getting better. We're getting better.
With the driving standards getting better, I would not say the standard the league is around to is getting better. The admins are kind of useless.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, I don't even want to get started on what I found in the description, the YouTube description earlier.
Okay, I was making jokes, but that's an actual issue, damn it.
Oh, Scott said Scott said you're right, voter. He has no polls.
No polls for me. Yeah, I think he might have the record for the most wins in Torpedo League
without
without
pole
without
position.
poll.
Yeah.
Because I also have very little polls. I think I've won, but I have a poll, so I don't think that record.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in F1, think of the multiple race winners. Eddie has got pole, Fair's got pole, our season 1 and 2 champion Leon got many poles.
I'm sure Leon got 1 or 2.
Yes, he's got 1 or 2, and then like I've got pole positions. He also won multiple races. Adrian just invalidates that, and you would have settled. You would have gone into P4 with that time, but unfortunately invalidated
anyone.
it. Oh, Adrian.
Why is there no delta showing on my
okay?
I
don't know. As everyone's on their lap now. Tim is crashing to the wall, so he's not going to complete his lap. What can Miguel do? He set a purple sector 2 apparently. So will he go on provisional
Jake
pole?
Marginally down
Omar
in sector 2.
retires. So he's not going to improve. What can Miguel do? Is he going to go into the 106s? 107.1. That was very close.
107.1. Jake now. Jake.
Oh, no, also
P2.
107.1.
Jake P2. Adrian, no lap time for him.
It is interesting. Yeah. Well, so that means he's pretty much banking that his race is going to be good.
But I mean, the Prema drivers of season 3, 5 and 6 right now, but I have to say, the margins between the two close. Really,
Can I just say that Miguel's lap would have made... If Miguel did that lap in the actual race, he would have started in P5.
Wow. Where did he actually start?
He started in P9. He went 2/10 faster. He set 107.3 in...
Oh, Timbed's got 5 place group. Do we apply that?
No. We do not apply that because it did not affect Miguel. So, actually, I don't know. We need to enforce the rule.
Well,
right.
I don't think we'll apply that because we can't really talk to them now. But I mean, Miguel got pole.
Yeah, he got pole. So
map,
Miguel is. So that means Bunnies or Adrian is on pole for the race, and Scott is joining with the front row. So it's pretty much a Prema front row.
Yeah, Prema front row. F2 top 3, bottom 3 for the qualifying, top 3 for the race. I don't really see the top 3 like. The most surprise for me there is Miguel, definitely, being very much on it immediately. But the biggest surprise for me is Tim, being kind of in the middle of nowhere. 8/10 off, quicker than the 2 Prema boys, but still kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Alright guys, if you're watching this, if any of the drivers are watching this, you need to retire so that we can set up the second half of the lobby. Yeah, please.
It would be preferable if you could quickly retire.
Yeah,
so
like please retire like now, because you know.
I don't think they can actually retire now. But
I want to watch FVR or the last remnants of that. I want to see what's happening.
Do you really want to watch FVR though? I mean, Torpedo is so much better.
No, I know that, but I want to watch the end of FVR when everyone's crashing into each other.
Oh, that's also true. Yeah. By the way, we may be bad mouthing it, but we are actually in FVR, so we're allowed to do that. Just disclaimer before everyone in the chat goes after us saying, "Oh, what a toxic league! Oh, they're like Racing Point."
Oh.
We should give out a most toxic award. I wonder who would win it in F1, Manual or Racing Point.
Guys, retire! We don't care.
Quickly,
please, guys, if you're watching, retire from the race. They all jumped the start. Thank you. Instant crash into the wall, please. Literally, for God's sake.
Can we please? Are
Scott.
they actually going to do a race?
Oh, nice.
Okay, Scott's the first. Yes! Yes! Okay, so we've got... Only Scott has retired so far.
God, it's not hard.
Ghosting on?
Pause the...
You need to...
Ghosting's not on. It's not supposed to be on. It should be off.
Oh, no. Okay, well, Jake got disqualified. Omar's out. Adrian, for some reason, thinks this is a race. The only time he'll ever be first. I'm just joking, Adrian. Don't worry. Adrian knows.
He wanted Singapore.
Oh, don't mention Singapore.
Oh, Tim, retire.
Tim will retire, but he's going to overtake Adrian just
to prove that the Germans are the best. Alright, Tim, you're winning. Now you can retire.
He's probably going to. Adrian P1 says Miguel. Not anymore. Come on. How do you... Tim, I've seen you crash multiple times in F2. How do you struggle to... Oh, he's been disqualified, I think. Has he?
All right, good,
No,
good. All right. It's
okay.
Thank you guys for retiring. Well done to Tim for winning that race, but it doesn't bloody count.
The F2 drivers retired quicker than they were actually driving in qualifying, so I mean, that's a win for them.
That's always a concern as the AlphaTauri of Tim on the top step of the podium there. The number... he was number 73, now we're on the number 74. This is fantastic. Alright. I can quit, can't I?
Oh, who's P3? Oh, Miguel and I use the same avatar. He's the first ever person I've seen that uses that avatar.
Okay, so we're gonna leave the session so that we go back to the lobby.
What? Why leave the session?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we would just take me back to the lobby. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Sorry for the blue screen, everyone. I do apologize for that.
Jeez, my throat's kind of scratchy right now. Okay, well, note to self: always have a glass of water whenever you're talking into a microphone.
Yes.
I don't think I've actually even formally announced that I'm not driving F2 next season. Okay, so everyone, I've got news.
Can you send me an invite in the meantime?
We're in the loading screen.
Alright.
So I will sadly not. Why is Yano here?
He's a spectator. I need an invite.
Oh no. Who's that? Who's? Oh no, Miguel is the host of the.
No, he's in the Netherlands. It's fine. Don't worry. It's not that deep. So that means I've got to make a new lobby then.
Yeah, do that. I'm quickly gonna go grab a glass of water before I actually.
And viewers, this is what happened. This is what happens when I try to be coordinated. I will make a new lobby. Do not worry. But this is just. There are levels to this incompetence from me. Yeah, fantastic. So, first things first. Again, apologies for the blue screen. I've got to invite all the drivers. That race. So you have Adrian, who's next, Scott, Miguel, Tim, and Omar and Jake. I've got both of them. Jake, Marsh, and Omar. Because I'm such an idiot. Oh, I need to invite you as well. Let forget. Alright.
Who do you think is going to be the F1 and F2 teams champions next season?
F1, without... Oh, because we haven't really sorted the lineup, the official teams yet. But
beauty of it.
Okay, I'm going to say the teams champion will be Ferrari. For F1, will be Ferrari. For F2, it will be Carlin.
Carlin, that's interesting considering Carlin would have an all-new lineup this season.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Ferrari's going to have an all-new lineup as well.
Yeah, so... and now the drivers. Who are your drivers for F1 and F2?
What, to win the championship?
Yes.
Oh, I think Boyrod, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly. Boyrod for F1 and... Ooh, can I say Sam in F2? Am I allowed to say him?
Sam
Davids? I don't know.
Oh, Davidson.
Yeah, him.
Davidson. I don't know how to say his name.
Oh my god, why have I... Okay, ghosting is off. I need to turn that off. Vehicle damage reduced.
Good.
I do apologise everyone who's having to witness my incompetence. Do you have formation app on? Yes, we do, because...
Why not? Surface and carcass, gotta get those tyres nice, warm, friendly, ready for a night in town. Can I share my predictions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so F1 Teams Champions, I'm going with McLaren. F1 Drivers Champion, I'm gonna go with Fairs.
Ooh.
I think bad luck really got him this season. I think Eddie cashed in at the right times, but I think Fairs, had he not had those issues and that bad luck, could have been a lot closer, potentially even champion this season. And Bo's been very lucky. Well, not lucky, he's been very brilliant with his 2 wins, but they've both kind of been played on strategy. So it'd be interesting to see how his pure pace and Fez's pure pace measures up over a season. And then F2, I've got to be biased and say my boy TRT.
Alright, everyone's in.
He's improved.
Yep. Jeez, your mic is killing me, oh my god.
What's this?
Your mic is killing me, my ears. Alright, Miguel, pick your team. Good. Oh wait, I need to unspectate, host options, custom.
Just tell me when it stops, because I'm adjusting on it to make it stop.
So, oh, no, I don't want to put myself on the grid. Alright, so on pole is supposed to be Adrian, P2 is Scott. Don't ready up, guys.
Why is everyone ready up?
Don't ready up! No! No! Third Tim, fourth is...
Third is Tim.
Fourth is Omar, fifth is Jake, sixth is Miguel, and I'm not racing. Changes.
And teams champions, which I've not yet mentioned, for next season.
You guys can ready up now. I've sorted it.
Who am I gonna go with? This could be interesting. I myself have no idea what the teams are yet.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go with my boys Shrews, my team. My first season not driving for that team. It's going to be very emotional. I'll probably cry a bit at the start of every race. But, yeah, it depends on who they get. Yeah. If they get Mahavira Gunathan, then
actually,
they'll obviously win.
Can I change my team for F2? So I want to change from Carlin to High Tech.
Ooh. See, High Tech is brand new. I mean, I've literally no idea who's going to go to High Tech. Because at this stage, the driver rumor market is so all over the place. First it was me going to Prema, but that of course is not happening. Then it was TRT Whiteclaw going to Arden, and just the whole mess. And yet I've not heard or seen a single rumor about someone going to High Tech. So I literally have no idea.
Oh, and Jake has posed a question: Who do we think will win the playoff race? Jeez. So voting.
Who's going to what?
Jake asks, who do we think is going to win the playoff race?
Ooh.
I'm gonna go for Omar.
That could be interesting. Gonna go for Omar. I'm gonna go for Miguel.
Oh, I think he's gonna do a double.
He is starting the bad, but I think Miguel is good at keeping out of.
Alright, now I'm hoping these drivers start on softs. Or anyone other than Adrian, because Adrian didn't set that. Adrian pretty much free choice. I'm hoping that everyone has decided to be fair and start on softs, even though we didn't really explain that to them in the time from...
Nah, I think it's fine whichever one they start on, because it's going to be free...
it's going to be soft, medium, easily.
It's going to be one stop, and it's going to be fresh tyres either way. So I don't think that's particularly.
We are all loading in, and let me put up the graphic. Bunny's on mediums, Scott on softs, Tim on softs, Omar on softs, Jake on softs, Miguel on softs. So they all did listen.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They all actually did.
I didn't think they listened.
They were all fair.
I think they just went for whichever strategy they wanted.
Obviously, Adrian is going with the alternative strategy. Obviously, alternative.
Adrian and alternative strategies are probably the best team ever in Torpedo League history.
See, for Adrian as a reserve got points in Brazil. Came P9 from McLaren. So close. We nearly beat Ferrari in the constructors. It was close, but
yeah. I have to say, McLaren have got quite a good run of the reserves. They got Max, who scored points for them, who would have been here, but couldn't due to scheduling conflicts. Possibly the silent hero of F2 this season. Came, I think, P4 in the end standings.
Yeah,
very underrated. He didn't even win a race. He was just that consistent that he came P4. I mean, I think we had 10 different race winners.
Tim spun.
Oh, Tim spun.
Always nice.
Tim seems to have the habit of spinning around the track.
Don't be doing that in the race, mate. Don't be doing that in the race.
Nope. Only 25 laps. Only 25 laps. Only 25% race. So only 18 laps. You cannot afford to spin. There's really no coming back.
I'm happy I did remember to put service and carcass on because the drivers are wheeling a lot. So thank God for that.
Good. Yeah. That's another rule change. That's like on the radar, I believe. going to Surface and Carcass.
Yes,
I don't think it's not confirmed yet.
Yeah, the higher ups have been discussing that. I think.
Yeah.
We might hear more over the next
we
week
did,
or two.
We did run a test of it in Brazil for both F1 and F2. So could we see both tiers going to Surface and Carcass?
Yes,
because
potentially.
that would be interesting.
The lights
do you want to announce it?
Coming. Yes, I do want to announce it. The lights are not out yet. They're going out now on the driver's screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's lights out, and away we go. The most generic line ever. And Scott looks like he's got a better start than Adrian.
Scott got a great start.
On the inside,
Omar's got a very good start as well. Oh, Adrian taking very. Scott's into the wall. Tim spun. Tim's tapped.
Oh, and Jake's also been caught up in this, but
Omar's gonna take the lead. Use the tie deficit, and he's got the inside line.
Down the inside, and
can
Omar
Adrian
is into
try?
the lead.
No, just that tie deficit.
So that is
Miguel in P3. How bad is Scott's damaged?
Very bad. He's definitely
it's
got wing
quite
damage.
bad. Yeah, I don't think.
His only saving grace is that the mediums can probably do the whole race, so because it's 25%, so he doesn't really need to worry about that.
Oh, this is going to be very close.
The Sauce can go to 10. The Sauce can do 10 laps, so the mediums can definitely go the whole race. So Scott can just pit and go to the end, but Omar is in the lead.
Does Tim have damage?
I don't think.
Tim does not have damage. He's just slow.
Does Jake have damage?
Jay could actually have some damage.
As Miguel, by the way, is all over the back of Bonnie's coming up to the start-finish line. They're both
Jake does have a bit of.
They've both
Jake does
derated.
have a bit of
Omar's at the fast lap as Miguel goes down the inside into the center.
Opportunistic. I think Adrian made a mistake starting on the mediums potentially.
And Scott is into the pits for a set.
Yeah, that was just to be expected. I think Adrian had to read his scenario very better. Just had to read a bit more differently. You're on pole. You had a slight pace deficit in qualifying, so clearly you're going to need to capitalise on a good first in. I don't know, I wouldn't have gone the other way, because he's now just going to lose time by the time he's onto the fresher, better tyres. The gap's going to be too significant for him to make up, so I think Adrian just cost himself a bit with that strategy. One of which Scott is now forced into.
Yeah, hopefully Scott will be able to recover. Safety car is on, by the way. But right now it's looking good for both Omar and Miguel. Strong qualifying, and they're currently 1-2. So yeah, looking very good as long as they keep it consistent. They're going to go on board with Miguel here, using overtake on this straight that isn't really straight.
It's going to be interesting to see Miguel against Omar without. Omar's tapped the grass a bit there. That's easily cost him 2-3 tenths.
Joined as a race engineer, presumably for Miguel, because Jan and Miguel are both Dutch. So yeah.
You know, all the Dutch people know each other.
Scott is so far behind those.
Miguel on the back of Omar right now. Omar's struggling so much. Lost 6 tenths since the start of this lap. He'll be looking in his wing mirrors right now. I would be very cautious.
However, they are both pulling away from. They're both pulling away from Adrian. So it's going to be interesting.
I don't know what's happening with Tim. He seems to have a full wing, but kind of a slight slide there. But he just doesn't seem to be able to keep up with Adrian, even with the better tyre. So don't know what's going to happen there. But Miguel now with DRS enabled and DRS will try to go for Omar on the straight now.
Yes. He set the free yellow flag. That is Tim.
Tim spun.
Tim spun. He's got away with it.
Miguel's the fastest lap in the race. He's going to take the better line. Omar takes a bit of a compromised line, wiggles through the center. That's a warning for Miguel.
100%.
He's just struggling. Tim's just not on the money today. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe the track just doesn't agree with him. Like it doesn't have to.
Well, so far he's in P1, so he can't do much more than that. He's currently keeping Miguel at bay. So he's not doing too badly, and that must be another warning for Miguel. He's really right on the back.
It has to be said, Omar also does have 3 warnings, one I presume of which is for collision, but 2 corner counting ones, and he gets them at the strangest of places. I've watched him now for overlap. He went wide here on the previous lap, here towards the end of sector 2, and one coming out just out of Sector 1's
Yes.
left-hander.
Yeah.
I think it's
Tim spun again. What's happening with Tim? What's happening with Tim?
His tyres must be absolutely dead hot right now.
Has he got wing damage?
They must
He
be
has wing damage.
freaking...
Yeah, he spun again.
He must have... Oh yeah, his tyres are absolutely... He was not prepared for Surface and Carcass. Even though the drivers were informed, he's just struggling. Yeah, he's now a full pit stop behind Jake.
That's not good. Omar with his first 3-second time penalty.
He's clearly pushing the limits to keep Miguel behind him.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
But then you have to question Miguel. How hard is he going to push now? No, has a penalty.
Tim's in the pit.
Maybe he can Omar on strategy.
Oh god, your mic is killing me again.
Oh, sorry about that. I can't do anything about it, so you're gonna have to deal with
Can you hear me on stream
deafening noise. Can they hear me on stream?
No, would they be able to hear that on stream though? I'm not sure.
If they do, I apologise to everyone. If they don't,
yellow flag. Scott's retired from
Scott's
the
retired.
session.
Oh, that Scott is in F2 next season. That's unfortunate for him.
But he's doing F2 next season, so yeah, that means the 5 drivers that you're seeing are pretty much qualified. So well done to these 5.
That being said,
well, that's actually not true because Adrian needs to. Well, if Adrian finishes 5th, then there's going to be a tie between him and Scott.
well, and there's also a bunch of other stuff that needs to be worked through. So, the playoff race, I would say, is 90% where the promotion is done.
Yeah.
That other 10% is still not, we have to work through that 10%. The admin have to go over the numbers, run the calculators, plug in their computers.
Oh, Tim's spun again.
Oh no. Tim.
He's got lapped.
You've been lapped. You've been lapped by every... Oh, Bunny's had a penalty. I didn't even see that. I think he's having a miserable race though. I'm sorry I didn't hear that very well.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they can hear it on stream apparently.
There we go. I think I fixed it.
Everyone's left this session, so it does look like.
I think it's showing just the port. Maybe I can clean the ports on my controller. It would work better. Maybe stop rotating the controller.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe just purchase something that wasn't made in Namibia, meaning my headset, because this wasn't particularly highbrow. But no, I'll work on that for next season. I have enough time. But I have to admit, this is great racing between the top 2, and Tim's done it again.
Well, Tim's pretty much qualified for.
Tim's given up. Tim's just no wing. Well, he has a wing, but very big damage to his wing. Omar and Miguel. This is why I don't know if this is a very suitable place for the playoff race. The racing seems to be struggling a bit. Miguel stuck behind Omar. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Me and Kyle, the admin haven't told us anything about next season's calendar, so we can't say if this is, for all we know, this could be the season opener, round 2 and round number 7.
Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about going for a move. He's going to go around the outside into the center S. Does he make the move?
Oh, is he going to do it? Oh
what
my
a move,
goodness.
Miguel.
That is, needs to go onto that is going onto the Torpedo League page, surely.
What a move.
That was an exceptional move.
What a fantastic
Omar
move
did get
Omar's pretty much got past back, yeah. But that's a fantastic move.
Miguel had it initially. Oh, that's definitely going on some sort of page. I don't know if we're posting it on on some sort of Lando Norris fan page or on Torpedo League F1, but that has to be posted somewhere.
That was
Tim's
brilliant.
It really was, but props to Omar for immediately coming back and overtaking him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably watching the stream thinking, "Oh yeah, they're favoriting Miguel. We aren't. We're just softies. We really like Miguel.
We are praising.
We're praising
really
good overtakes and friendly people, which is why we're praising you as well, Omar. Keep up the good work.
Yes, you go, Omar. You go. As they're gonna dive into the pits now, Omar does
Miguel
what
is
Miguel
gonna go
does.
for the overcut. He clearly still feels comfortable on his tyres. I'm gonna follow him, see what he does
And I'm gonna
on this lap.
on board with Omar as he goes into the pits, just standard pit stop really. Renault, thank you NHS on the Halo, onto a set of medium tyres. Yellow marked tyres for a yellow car. Yeah.
NHS, that's the English National Health Service, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the National
I
Service.
sometimes forget that Renault are based in Ensto.
Well, I think
I
that
keep
this
on
way,
thinking.
is it seven out of the 10 teams are based in England?
Okay, so it's Taurus,
Is it 7?
AlphaTauri, Ferrari
No,
are
6.
based.
6.
Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Haas are based in America and Italy. Which other team is not based?
Well, it depends. I think Sauber, well, Alfa Romeo, they were based in Geneva. I know Sauber was based in Geneva, so I presume Alfa Romeo would
Yeah,
go
it's
back
the same
to...
facilities. It's the same facilities. So
So they'd
yeah,
be based in Geneva then. But they're not based
Probably.
in the UK. So that's 6
Well-
teams not based in the UK.
they're based in Europe.
They're based in, well, yeah. Has the only team that aren't based in Europe. They're based in America.
Interesting. One-stop strategy for the hard tires has just started.
Oh, really? Well, that's nice. Very nice.
What? Omar's catching quickly.
Miguel's setting up for another lap, by the way.
Yeah. What's his first sector split? 6/10 down. Is he gonna go for that fresh tire towards the end of the
And
race?
Omar's got another warning. Miguel set a 17.5 for his sector 1 split. We'll now see what...
Let's have a look at what Omar did. Not did.
17.1.
Oh, 4/10s alone in that sector. Okay, Miguel, I think it's time for
Adrian.
his...
With a
Adrian
fast
is
lap.
set the fast lap of the race.
The silence is on
I mean,
soft tyres. Well done, Adrian. Good on you, Adrian.
He's only 31 seconds off. Anything could still happen.
And Tim's got another penalty. Tim's just driving around because he's pretty much got a secured seat in F1. Hopefully when he does get into F1 he doesn't spin like he did.
I mean, I'm kind of hesitant to say that he's got a C in F1 because the circumstances surrounding today are so confusing. We really have no idea. But we'll do that thing that F1, F2 commentators do, where they provisionally celebrate something.
Yes.
So yeah, well done, Tim. Oh, and that was interesting.
Miguel's in the pits.
He honestly looks like he's driving with one hand. I do not want to know why he's driving with one hand. He can keep that information to himself. Oh, and Tim's been disqualified.
So he just ruined.
So he's behind.
He's
behind
Scott. Now. He's not going to get any points for that. What is he doing?
Miguel lost so much time.
Tim, you could have just
4
crashed.
seconds.
Tim, if you just crashed, you would have been fine. But
yeah, Tim just gave Scott a better chance and F1 seat.
Well, Omar is looking like the winner.
Omar's leading this race by 4 seconds.
We'll probably keep.
We'll
probably keep Omar, Miguel, and Jake in because they were already in F1.
And they're currently provisionally top 3, but
yeah.
I think for now let's just focus on the racing and then leave all the politics to the admin because I mean it's kind of their job even if they do suck at it.
Flag, that is Jake has spun.
Jake has now been overtaken by Adrian. So, Adrian.
Good on you, Adrian. Well done, mate.
Let's calculate. I don't know how to do math though.
Well, Omar is currently on. Omar got P2 or P3?
Adrian currently has 23 points, so he's behind Miguel regardless.
Oh well.
He's also going to be behind Omar. Jake has spun again.
But he is got around 30 points, so he's ahead of Adrian still.
He's got 12 plus he qualified P's, 27 points right now. So if stuff stays like this, Adrian will still be full. Okay, anyway, Jake's coming into the pit again. So Scott qualified, he's got 20 points. Tim qualified P4 plus 8. Okay, so Scott and Tim are tied on 20 points each.
Tim gets no points, then he got disqualified, doesn't he? You get no points if you get disqualified, remember?
Did we do that in the playoff race? We should... I'm going to make a note of stuff we should do better in the future.
Mm.
And stuff like this is one of them. But I mean, it's a learning curve for the new admin, whoever they may be.
Yes, indeed.
This is their first playoff race, so we shouldn't be too hard on them. Although I have no idea who they are.
We're just strictly here to commentate.
Yes, I mean, me and Carl have kind of just been like, you know, they approached us to commentate. We just like, okay,
Yeah, sure.
no. So we're not affiliated in any way with the Torpedo League Management Association, TLMA, copyright 2020.
Yes.
For those of you who did not know, management is now referred to as FULMA. Great acronym. I love it. Although I have no reason to, I mean, I'm not part of it. Anyway, let's go back to racing. Miguel is catching Omar a tiny bit, but I don't think he's... I mean, he's got to get 6/10 on Omar to get the race win. How many warnings does Omar have now? He's got 1 warning. So he needs 2 more warnings for another penalty. Miguel is 1 warning away from another penalty. Or from his first penalty, I should say. So... this is actually going to be quite close.
It is. How many
Who's got the fast lap?
Adrian at the moment. Adrian, yes. It's a 109.020 on soft tyres. Let me check to see if anyone is still bothered to watch us.
According to my screen, we've still got 10 viewers.
Sweet. Alright, let me go on the thing now. Now
okay, well, if you're still watching this and you've got any questions, please ask them now.
Yeah, feel free to ask anything.
I would appreciate some good questions.
Yeah, like...
even if they are from Charlie. Oh, also, happy birthday to our boy Charlie.
Yes.
Gets a shout out on stream.
Haas driver. Along with...
former Torpedo League F2 mediocre driver.
He won races in F2. He won 2 F2 races. And that is where the podium's pretty much dried up for him.
He's not going to be happy when he hears
if he hears that, yes, so the podium's pretty much have dried up for him. His teammate Dammers, as Adrian, is lagging.
We've got 4 viewers now. We just lost 6.
Well, thank you guys for... I thank them for turning up anyway. Miguel still has no penalties, so he's not out of this race just yet.
Has to gain only 3/10.
I really forgot about that. As Jake is now come out of the pits on his set of soft tyres and he's been lapped by Omar.
Oh, is he going to be in the way of where's Miguel? Why isn't it showing on my screen? It skips from Omar to...
Miguel is ahead of Jake, don't worry.
My screen is doing a weird thing. It's skipping from Omar to Adrian. It's like completely not showing me where Miguel is. Wait, I can see him looking back on Omar's car.
Nice.
Hello, Miguel. So I think it's safe to say Omar and Miguel are through to F1.
Yeah, probably Jake as well, because he got P2.
Probably Jake. Jake probably as well. Tim is not going through. He has a collective amount of 12 points. Not great. Oh, we've got 3 viewers now, you know? I'm starting to see that people don't appreciate our witty banter.
Yeah.
I'm offended, really, but...
I know.
I mean, what can we say? They just don't like F1 2019.
Really? Oh, yes, they really do not like F1 2019. Yes, indeed. Indeed.
I mean, have you seen how many collective views Torpedo League has?
No. 6,000.
6,200 to be more specific. I think it's pretty decent.
Well, we've had like a total of like 100 videos. No, not 100. That's 70. 70 videos there or thereabouts.
There's an easy way to check, and I'll do that right now. We have 83 videos.
83 videos.
So let's do the math using totally not my calculator. That's an average of 74 views a video.
Decent stuff.
Decent, considering this one has 4.
We peaked at 10.
Well, we peaked at 10, which I mean is higher than most Formula 2 streams.
Yeah, by the way, Jake sets a 108.7, so he's gonna go home with a fast lap in hand.
I believe another warning for Omar there. Yep.
And
One
Miguel
warning away from a second penalty.
Miguel is just below the 3-second mark, so Oh, he's
just
ticked
above
back
it now
over
again.
now. Yeah, it's gonna be. This is gonna be a close one.
I mean, Omar has to really tiptoe right now. If he gets one more warning, it's over.
You just gotta say, Omar, Miguel especially has done really well. To be fair.
I mean, we gotta say Omar's been doing really well as well. He's leading right now. Who has disappointed me the most? Probably Tim.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I also don't really know what's going on with Jake. How many times has Jake pitted?
3 times.
3 times. Why have you pitted 3 times?
I don't know.
It's a 25% race. Oh, and he spun again.
No, Jake.
Oh, out.
And that is the top. Well, congratulations to the top 3. On the podium, and Miguel is now 3.1 seconds behind Omar. So.
Ooh, this is gonna be scenario 7.
Exactly.
Yano's gonna be shouting at Miguel's ear right now. Telling him, push, push, push.
Oh, Yano, wow. Oh, the best. Was he the highest the best performing Dutchman this season? Only the 2 podiums.
Brandon.
Well, I mean, in terms of points, I mean. I think
in
Yano,
terms of points.
Yano obviously my teammate is better, of course, but that's a different story for a different day. But
Carl doesn't have a teammate. He's a commentator solely. I mean, we don't really even know what Torpedo League is. We're just here to talk about it.
Yes, and Miguel is
I think he's going to be close enough.
But Omar is going to cross the line now to win on track, and I think he will lose that P1 to Miguel.
Miguel has won the playoff race.
You were right by
2
2.5 tenths. That's annoying.
Miguel has dominated.
But you're right though. That's annoying. You were right by 2.5 tenths.
Why is it annoying?
Well, because you predicted Miguel would win, and I said Omar would win, and you were right by 2.5 tenths.
Oh yes.
Damn it, Omar.
I am just. Yes, Miguel, get in there.
Oh, Jake said he wasn't paying attention.
Can I disqualify Adrian for this?
Adrian, if you get disqualified, I'm going to laugh at you.
Oh, please.
He's going to get disqualified. Adrian, Adrian, you fool. He just lost P3.
He just threw away his F1 seat.
Yeah,
he just threw away his F1 seat. Because he'll be P5, he doesn't get any points for that. And he qualified last. So he is... Oh my goodness. Adrian just threw away his F1 seat.
And Miguel gets DOTD.
Well, I mean, deserves it, P6 to P1, but my brain cannot comprehend how Adrian just threw away his shot at F1. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, anyway, so we can confirm 3 drivers for F1, at least out of the available 5 spots.
Oh, I've got a comment.
What was that comment?
I'm checking it now. I need to find the channel first. No, the comment was nice. There's some Asian. There's nice. Just Asian. Nice. That's it.
It just says
Smiley
everything
face.
it needs to.
That was fun though. Lol. Well. I've been planning on getting disqualified the entire race in quali. Nice, Adrian. I'm sure you must be proud of yourself for doing that.
So he doesn't want to go to F1?
Clearly not, apparently.
Wait, on my screen, Tim only DNF'd.
Same.
Why didn't... I thought he was disqualified. He was disqualified.
Well, we knew he was disqualified.
Yeah, we do. But only 2 finishers, and those 2 finishers were within 2 tenths of each other. Or 3 tenths, we should say. So, entertaining race. At points. Not much else to say, really, is there?
No, not really.
Like, let's be honest, we have seen more entertaining races, but I didn't expect much more with only 6 cars. So, yeah, I don't know, but I guess you can end the stream.
Yeah, sure. Thanks everyone for watching. It was fun
It was
commentating with
entertaining.
you, but it's a shame we only had 6 drivers. But it is what it is. And yeah, hopefully we can bring you guys some more content over Christmas. And a Merry Christmas, everyone, by the way. In case you didn't upload another video, but yeah, I had fun.
Happy holidays to all
Happy
our
holidays,
Muslim viewers
yes,
and
indeed.
Hindu viewers and
Yes.
atheists, and I'm not going to mention every single religion.
Yes, happy holidays, yes. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I wish you well over this.
Enjoy the
Period.
free off time.
Yeah, indeed. But I'll end the stream now, so goodbye, everyone. Okay.